I wish you an incredible day ahead. I learned a life-changing lesson that not only brought me financial freedom, but also turned me into a millionaire. It's a concept I first encountered through Bob Proctor, and it completely transformed the way I thought about money. For years, I didn't even realize I was trapped in a mindset that kept me stuck in financial scarcity. It wasn't until I had a life-altering conversation with Bob that everything finally clicked. He pointed out how I had been conditioned to think about money and success in ways that were holding me back from reaching my full potential. But once I followed his advice, everything shifted. I went from struggling to make ends meet to earning millions before I turned 30. Here's the secret. Most people are stuck reacting to their financial circumstances instead of creating the wealth they desire. It's not about lowering your standards to match your income. It's about increasing your income to match the lifestyle you want. Too many people shrink their dreams and settle for enough, which ultimately keeps them stagnant. I used to think making money was difficult, as if there were limits to what I could earn. But here's what I discovered. Wealth isn't about digits on a screen, it's about leverage. Earning $10,000 a month isn't inherently harder than earning $2,000. The challenge lies in your mindset and the actions you take. When you stop reacting to your financial situation and start creating intentionally, everything changes. For years, I was stuck in the cycle of just getting by, because I wasn't solving enough problems or thinking creatively about the value I could offer. But the moment I shifted my thinking and stopped shrinking my goals, doors began to open. The financial freedom I craved became a reality, not because I suddenly made more money overnight, but because I reprogrammed my subconscious mind to believe I could achieve it. You see, wealth isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about understanding the value you bring and solving real problems for people. Once I grasped this, I stopped being a passive participant in life and became an active creator of my reality. If you're ready to break free from financial limitation, the first step is to reprogram your mind. That's why I created a tool to help retrain your subconscious for wealth, so you no longer operate with outdated, limiting patterns. It's called My Success Hypnosis, and it has helped over 1 million people rewire their brains for success. If you're tired of just scraping by and are ready to align with your true potential, this tool might be exactly what you need. Elevate your income to match the life you envision for yourself. Don't lower your standards to fit your current paycheck. Too many people reduce their expectations and shrink their dreams to fit the limitations of their current income. But that mindset will keep you stuck. If you want to thrive, you must elevate your income to match the life you imagine. The first step I took was to fill my days with as many income-generating activities as possible. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind, going through routines that don't actually move the needle in terms of earnings. You may feel like you're working hard, but if you're focusing on tasks that don't directly lead to income, you're just spinning your wheels. For me, this meant launching side hustles to allow me to monetize my skills, like speaking engagements, offering consulting services, or selling books at farmers markets. Sometimes I'd offer discounts just to make a sale. My book was originally priced at $14.95, but I'd sell it for as low as $5 if that's what it took. It didn't matter. The goal was to generate cash flow and gain momentum. I also recognized that trading time for money had its limits. Sure, you can improve your skills and raise your rates, but eventually you hit a ceiling. So I started thinking about how to break free from that cap. I realized that to truly scale my income, I needed to create passive revenue streams. That's when I decided to dive into creating online courses. Once a course is built, it can be sold infinitely without requiring more of my time. Let me ask you this. If you're not increasing your income at least at the rate of inflation, you're actually moving backward. If inflation is at 10% and your income stays flat, you're losing purchasing power every year. you're slipping behind. That's why it's crucial to take control of your income and find ways to grow it consistently. Now, let's talk about the 3 main ways to make money. 1. Trading time for money. This is where you exchange your hours for a paycheck. It's the most common model, but it's inherently limited. There are only so many hours in a day and only so much you can charge per hour. 2. Building a business. Here's where you break free from direct time for money exchanges. When you run a business, you can scale because you're no longer tied to your own labor. Your income potential increases dramatically. 3. Investing money to make money. The third model is putting your money to work for you, whether through real estate, stocks, or other investment vehicles. For me, moving away from trading time for money meant creating scalable content. I started making YouTube videos and building online courses. It wasn't easy, and I didn't see immediate results. It took nearly a year of consistent effort before I started gaining traction, and there were moments when I almost quit. But then, one of my videos went viral, and everything changed. I began attracting thousands of visitors from around the world, and my income started growing in ways I hadn't imagined. Here's the bottom line. To truly transform your financial situation, you need to think in terms of building multiple income streams. Think of it as running 2 businesses simultaneously. One pays the bills today, and the other is the business you're building for your future. Even if you're working a job right now, consider it an investment in your future business. Save as much as you can. Don't quit too early, and use that capital to build your second stream. You don't need to leave your day job to make the leap. You just need to shift your mindset. Take a moment to evaluate how you're earning money right now. What can you do to make your income more scalable? How can you create more value for more people? Whether you're offering a service, teaching something you know, or solving a common problem, there's always a way to increase your income. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. The key lies in stopping the downward adjustment of your lifestyle to match your income. Instead, elevate your income to align with the life you desire. The possibilities that unfold once you adopt this mindset will astound you. Money flows toward value. When you begin providing it, the rewards will follow. It's simpler than you think, and everything is within your reach. So what will you do today to boost your income and step into your next level? Imagine having the power to continuously improve any area of your life. The more you focus on something, the better you become at it, and the more value you can offer others. Rather than blaming your financial situation on the system, politics, or the actions of others, take control. You don't have to wait for the world to change for you to succeed. It's easy to believe external factors are the reason for your struggles, but the truth is, relying on others or the world to fix things for you is a dead end. As I once heard in a quote, if you think other people are your problem, you'll need to send the entire world to therapy before you can improve. The first step to transforming your financial life is shifting from a mindset of limitation to one of abundance. Instead of saying, I can't because of the system, or I'm too young to make money, start asking, how can I earn more? This simple shift opens up a world of opportunities. Whether it's mastering a skill like baking, gardening, or delivering more value at work, there are countless ways to begin earning more. Ask yourself, what can I do to provide more value? When you approach your career or side hustle with this mindset, you're not just reacting to a stagnant financial situation. You're becoming creative, taking charge, and stepping into your power. As you transition to a prosperity mindset, magic happens. The energy you invest in improving yourself and creating value begins to manifest, often in ways you couldn't have predicted. Your bank account becomes a reflection of this energy. It's all about delivering value to the market. Personal growth plays a critical role in your financial success. It's not about working harder for the sake of it. It's about aligning your mindset with prosperity. I delve into this in my successful hypnosis program, which can guide you to reset your beliefs around money. The key is to take action. Many people watch videos like this and then do nothing. That's where the difference lies. If you continue believing your circumstances are beyond your control, you're giving away your power. And as long as you stay in that mindset, you'll remain stuck. A crucial lesson is this: don't lower your standard of living to meet your income. Raise your income to meet your desired standard of living. It's not about wishing for a miracle. It's about understanding that you hold the power to transform your financial future. It's about setting clear goals and creating actionable plans. Focus on producing more, because production equals abundance. The more you produce and offer value, the more financial rewards you'll reap. If you view money as a scarce or difficult resource, you're limiting yourself. Money is simply a reflection of how well you can provide value. When you learn to produce, that's when you'll see your financial life change. Start with small goals, like increasing your income by 10 to 15%. Then, use that momentum to keep growing. As you focus on adding value, your financial situation will evolve. Remember, money has ears. It listens when you call. Most people don't bring it into their lives because they don't believe they can. They psych themselves out before even trying. But if you shift your beliefs, take control, and focus on producing and providing value, you'll begin to see changes. The more you grow, the more opportunities will come your way. If you're serious about transforming your financial life, take the first step today. Set your financial goals. Identify ways to create more value, and take action. Your financial success is waiting for you, and it starts with a simple decision. Believe in your potential and take action.